Yes, no, so just be we dey here live and direct. Yes, so Soccer Laff Lions now I just dey the representer live and direct, and I dey for Porto Alegre. Now so now they call the name of the place, and now here we dey with the report live and direct. Nigeria don't qualify, and I thank God for that one. Clint, I hope so you are happy for where on the Biola. I hope so you're happy as you dey inside studio there, and then definitely whether you like them or not, Nigeria go see do well as we don't go the next level. So make we just dey watch, make we dey see as it go be. Plenty people don't predict say we go beat Argentina, and really the boys they no fall hand. Definitely make I join them back inside studio as they there this micro 20 minutes. Make them just carry on the go. Make una no touch that dial. My name is Yo.
Well, yo, I mean, I feel say a lot of Nigerians go be very happy. Say we don't qualify for final round of 16 again, because I mean we haven't done this in 16 years, and so to have done it, the kind of group that we're in, a potentially tricky group with Argentina, Bosnia, who it must be said, are coming to the World Cup for the very first time, but they are becoming in quotes country on the continental circuit in Europe. So to have been able to win them, get all 3 points from that game, and also push Argentina so close, I think it's something for all Nigerians to be very happy about. Like I said, to also become the first African side to get to the final round of 16 as well for this World Cup is a huge achievement, not just for Stephen Keshi, but for all of the boys as well. Don't forget that when this squad list was released, a lot of people felt that maybe they were not good enough, but some of the players where people even derided and them can't even perform pass for this World Cup. So joy all across Nigeria. And the thing that say, even if this now where everything ends, no wahala, because I mean we hadn't even won one game at the World Cup in 16 years. So now to have gone ahead, not just to win but to qualify for the final round of 16 means that anything that happens from now is a bonus. And sometimes it is when you have that freedom, that liberation, that complete I'd say lack of, in quotes, responsibility, that you truly express yourself, because you are not scared of anything. You are not scared of the outcome. There's no pressure on you, so to speak. You don't have any responsibility to anybody. That's when you will be free and you'll be liberated and you truly play your game. So I don't think that this is the end of the road, even if it is, no problems. But from this point onwards, the boys can truly aspire to become the first African side to make the semi-finals of the World Cup. No African team has done it before. Can the Super Eagles do it? Well, we go they look. Hopefully the boys them go fit manage them, and if they manage them, even more pride to all Nigerians.
Ô primo, bate uma foto minha com eles, primo. Aqui, primo.
Now UAC Soccer Laff Lions now where we just there now, but making for no too loss at all. Now witchcraft now so they talk. Now Nigeria versus Argentina match. Now when we come here now, come watch for Porto Alegre, and like you see, plenty Argentina people they believe say they will win. They get so much swagger, so much confidence. But making for no too loss, Clint and Biola as usual. I know so now they inside studio. Make we just quickly take this message from UAC. Then when we come back, all the etc. we do now we will be following at the yarn. No touch that dial. USC Soccer Laff Lions, make una carry go.
The orange citrus species, member of the herbs family. Did you know that orange is a good source of vitamin C, which is an essential nutrient for humans? Did you also know that orange contains vitamin A, which is important for human growth and development? The light has the fruit goodness of orange for that juicy refreshment. The light fruit juice, delightfully refreshing. Comes in 4 exciting variants of orange juice, berry drink, mixed fruits and apple nectar.
Alright, UAC Soccer of Lions, na video don't get TV program when I just did they listen to. They don't talk say at all. Now winch me itself I don't come, I don't show here. Now the match, now myself I can't watch so. I see my ticket. So I think here definitely I go bring on all the reports then as it take be. Everything where we need to tell you now, I go tell you now. But definitely I need to also run inside. Make I just buy some things. But before that one, make USC tell us as it take the work. Make una know what I see the hot. Now I go carry on. They give out to now. Now the fans don't do that. How the fans then? Now them they come support the Super Eagles. Make we believe say Super Eagles they do well by the time where this game will end.
We qualified, but at least if it is draw, which is the more better, but no problem that we qualify. We are going to the next round to show the world that we are Nigerians. We come to take the cup and we did not come here to play. Yeah, we are here for the cup and the cup is going with us. I'm telling the truth.
We are here. We are here. Nigeria. We are here. We are holding it down. Master Mututa here. Master Mututa here. Fish did everything right. We were just unlucky, man. Really.
France and Nigeria, you. I have the ticket for you and you.
Bring the ticket.
You have?
Nigeria, yes. Nigeria played nice match. We need to win. We need to win.
No. Nigeria, winner.
Francia-Irán.
Winner A contra el segundo del F, Nigeria. France, winner de grupo E. 2 tickets. Do you want?
300. Buena. Let me see.
2 tickets for 800. Es muy barato. Es muy barato.
France Nigeria.
Se arruga, amigo, se arruga.
How much? France Nigeria.
How much? $800. $800. Come on, my friend. Do you interest?
Maybe. Maybe I can get your number.
Oh, this is Cycles. This is Cycles.
Your number. 6 por 2.
Boss, they never play France match finish. The guy don't get ticket. Now man there for this town too.
I'm not gonna lie, the game go tough because I mean everybody don't see France for this World Cup. The way they take smash on Honduras in the first game, put 5 past Switzerland in the second game. They thought they make against Uganda, they no score, but they made a few changes, they don't qualify, so naturally they don't need to play that game, very, very well. But having said that, the first 2 games now in Keshi need to watch, mainly leave that game against Ecuador, and we can see that these French guys they defend quite well. They have a decent goalkeeper in Hugo Lloris. In the midfield, they've got 3 players with the same attributes: Pogba, Blaise Matuidi, and the man from former Newcastle player where they play for PSG now, Yohan Cabaye. All 3 of them can tackle, all 3 of them can run, all 3 of them can shoot, and all 3 of them can pass. So really, the onus is on our midfield, to cope with these guys. All of them can make from deep as well. They can pick out passes, they can transit very well. Once they get the ball of the defenders, they can look up, knock the ball into the wide areas or directly, towards Giroud or Benzema. So I think that tactically there's a lot of issues for Steve Keshi to really think about, and so. But we have strengths of our own, I should say. We've got pace, particularly in the wide areas. Musa or Zaze, if Victor Moses comes back into the fray as well. We have real direct runners. All of these guys can run directly at defenders, beat defenders, and the power and the pace and the strength of Emenike up front will always give us, a chance. So we've got all of those strengths of our own, and the battling qualities of Ogenyo Nazi particularly is going to be really huge in this game. Why I worry though, now people like Mikel, for this tournament, Mikel never really put body, and person like Mikel needs to put body for this kind of game because it's a big game, and your quality players have got to come to the party. If everything is evenly matched, then the difference in quality now ain't go show. So Mikel now in quotes like our own number 1 man, now be number 10, and we never see him so far for this competition. So he needs to rise to the occasion, make it perform. The guys where they back self, Yobo, we don't know if Obabuna is coming back, but so far Omero and Yobo have done quite well, other than that game against Argentina where we consider 3 goals, but other than that, they've been quite decent. So Omero and Yobo will have to be at 100% because France, they scored 8 goals. They scored all their 8 goals in 2 games. So there's a lot of goals in them. Or there are a lot of goals in them. So they need to worry about that. They need to be in tip-top shape. Concentration is going to be very crucial. We consider 2 goals offset pieces against Argentina. The French as well will know that is, a weakness, and they'll be looking to use that kind of weakness to exploit us, so to speak. Luckily for us, we have a fantastic goalkeeper, but sometimes the goalkeeper is as good as his defense. The game against Argentina, for instance, Yama had a very good game, but somehow we consider 3 goals. So your goalkeeper, everybody goes to say try, but they go still beat you now. So all of the guys need to try. Oshaniwa, Abrusefe in the wide areas as well. We know say going forward they're not too strong, but they hold that back well, may they hold things down for that back well, so that as long as we no concede, we go hope say something will happen for front. Maybe they will give us penalty, we score, maybe we say get free kick, person not that enter inside. So that's the thing. I don't tell people say this Super Eagles, he had to bet against them. They surprise people. Nobody expects they go win AFCON. Nobody expects they will qualify for World Cup the easy way where they take qualify. Nobody expects they will qualify for round of 16. After the game against Iran, nobody expects they will be. So there be team of surprises. So they have to sit down and say France could beat us. On paper, yes, maybe the French have more illustrious, players, more players with bigger profiles. But football has a funny way of leveling things out. This is now World Cup with Costa Rica beat Uruguay, beat Italy. Now World Cup with Chile beat Spain. Greece beat Cote d'Ivoire. Now very dangerous World Cup for particularly the big boys. So I feel that the French as well will be wary. If we play to our strengths, and we are very, very lucky, I think that we can nick this game. I think that it might be very close, it might be edgy, it might be very tight, but ultimately I think that maybe by a very slight or low margin we might be able to get through. So all of my support is with Nigeria. I think that we can win this game. It will be hard, like I said. The French they go show us Pepe, but not be by who show Pepe, now by who win. And now Nigeria we did now Super Nigeria, so Super Eagles forever. Now so it will be. Hopefully they reach final self.
Alright, it's been a very great game. The biggest relief is that we have qualified alongside Argentina. And you know what I think? I think no Messi, no Argentina. Because when Messi came out of the game, we all saw what happened. Even the Argentines had to shut up in this stadium. Of course, the total population of the stadium was 43,165. We all know that the 40,000 were the Argentines and the rest were Nigerians. I can tell you that this team looks like going into the quarterfinals. Not a bad game after all. We thank God. What a roll!
Overall, I'm happy with the effort from Nigeria. We've progressed through each game, from Iran to not doing anything and being useless. Bosnia, we beat them. Argentina, we played a very good match. I think Keshi's decision to not go with Moses has been good for us throughout the tournament. After we played Iran, I'm looking forward to us playing in the next round, and we did good for Nigeria. Showed us that we still have it. Overall, I'm looking forward. Good show from the Eagles.
Well, to be honest, when the tournament started, I was a bit disappointed in our boys. But with each possession, with each game, we've been getting better and better and better. Look at me, I'm wearing Argentina hat. It's out of respect. Argentina knows we play them very well today. France needs to watch out. Our boys are coming. Go Super Eagles!
I think I've seen the 3 Nigerian matches. It's far the most interesting match I've watched. I think the boys put up a very good performance. Scoring 2 goals against Argentina is something remarkable, and I think it's something we can go up with. Next round is France, we hope, and I think we should do better. But we're moving, the football is improving as we go on. Thank you.
So are you impressed with Stephen Keshi's changes and all those things? Then who was the man of the match for you?
Okay, I think with respect to the changes, there was a first change. Apart from the first change of Babatunde, I think the changes were right on point. The man of the match for me always remains Osaze, because he's given more than he has been asked to do. He's given so much to the team, and I think that's good.
So as Osaze take the team now, when you include Osaze finally, if you don't want to put out, what do you think? Osaze disappointed?
No,
I think the inclusion of Osaze has been, it's very remarkable because Osaze has proven that he ought to be in the team. And with the character issues behind us, I think we are also hoping to see Osaze and Moses play together with Emunike so that we can get a better result with France.
Honestly, I would like to assess this game as being very, very good. The Nigerian team played excellently well, although we lost, but we showed the Argentines that we needed respect from them and they gave it to us. As you can see the atmosphere, both fans are really excited. I think the only mistake we made was we considered silly goals. Honestly to speak, I think going to the next round against France or whoever, we'll play very well and we'll go to the quarterfinals. In conclusion, I want to say this emphatically, that Nigeria sabi play ball. The more we progress, the better we play. God bless you. All from inception, we always have this fire brigade approach. What I expect the coach to have done is to bring out Mikel. Mikel is not doing well as far as this tournament is concerned. Mikel is not playing well, and he's supposed to be one of the motivators of this team, but he's not doing well. We expect Mikel to be benched, and I don't know why Victor Moses is not playing. And the coach should talk to the boys that they should be serious. They should have seriousness in their game. Every game has its own pattern. They should be serious in their game and be committed. They are not the commitment in the team is not, we are not saying it. Coaches should talk to Mikel and others to be more committed in the game. I know as the game progresses, we progress to semi-final or to the final. By the grace of God, we'll get there.
The game is a very good game. You asked me how we do mathematics equation because we appear too intelligent. If we kept it simple, it would have been a good game. At the end of the day, because Keshi knew once Bosnia won, then there was nothing else that could hamper us. Hence, he was able to play freely. However, I think the tactics was completely fantastic. So, go Super Eagles, go!
Sometimes, following your heart takes a lot of sacrifice. Protecting your heart even takes a greater sacrifice of denying yourself the little pleasures of life. But the good news is, you can protect your heart without denying yourself the little pleasures of mouth-watering and tasty meals with Grand Pure Soya Oil. Grand Pure Soya Oil is made with high-quality soya beans rich in vitamin A and contains no cholesterol. So go ahead and eat to your heart's desire. Grand Pure Soya Oil is endorsed by the Nigerian Heart Foundation as the heart-friendly oil and now comes in a brand new bottle. Grand Pure Soya Oil, the heart-friendly oil.
Well, me I go to Brazil for final. July 13th I go to Rio. So I hope say the boys them go meet me for there. So now my hope be that. I hope say Nigeria go reach final. Now the dream be that they feel reach final. This is not very, very strange World Cup. Now World Cup with the teams who no expect go win. So now then they win. So I think that the fact that the World Cup is being played in South America, all of the institutional advantages where European teams, they enjoy, the weather not to pay them. They struggle. Italy don't go out, Spain don't go out, England don't go out. In terms of quality they should still be here, but because of all of the vagaries and all of the external factors, apparently it has worked against them. So those are things where if you suit, if you suit us, our players feel they more adaptable, than their own players. So that one feel work for us. I'll say as well that Sibyl will get small luck for this competition. That Bosnia game, for instance, another game, the goal we score, referee say Menike don't pull down the defender, no be goal. The goal where Jacko score, referee say no be offside, now goal. So if luck favors us, all of the circumstances, all of the extra, external factors, also favor us. Who says we can't go as far as the final? If we beat France, for instance, it's likely that we'll face Germany. A tough competition. Who says we'll not beat Germany? I mean, Ghana ran them very, very close. So, it's a good time to be a Nigerian. I'm very, very confident. I'm very, very happy with the Super Eagles. And, I'm hoping that they will do the business. I'm hoping that they might be able to get, as far as the final. No African team has made the semi-final. So, why don't you just go the whole log and, get to the final? And, when you get to the final, anybody can win. It's a game of 90 minutes, maybe extra, 30 minutes for extra time. And, if you don't, get a goal or if there are no goals to separate both sides, then you play penalties. So, hopefully, like I said, that day in Rio, we'll be at the stadium to cheer the Super Eagles and, who knows? We might be coming home with the trophy. Even if we don't come home with the trophy and we make the final, we'll have made history. You know, the whole world will respect, you know, Nigerian football. Say these people they know they agree. We go Olympics, Brazil come with Ronaldo, blah blah. We win Olympics. Also, we always do strong things. So you don't say we'll do strong thing by making round of 16 for this competition. We don't do strong thing. We can go so far and do really strong thing, and you know maybe come back home with the trophy.
This is Vodafone.
Yeah, Pisau.
Together with Scooky. First of all, this talk your mind. Look at talk my man for Pisau talking mind. First of all, for Brazil did very fine. I'm not expecting fine like this, but fine, very. And the girls, yellow, no cream. I don't even cut a lot of their hair. They go sign up for Nigeria, 50-50K. That one on my mind. Secondly, we go play Argentina now. We go beat them 1-0. I don't want to talk 3-0, 4-0. I don't need 1 goal. Anybody may score, even if Nayama carry ball score. Yes, that's it. We shall know top group. No go meet France. Vumba.
Talk your mind. We go beat Argentina 2-0. Now 2-0 we go beat them. Meanwhile, I don't see get we get really here. Not my fault, but for my life, I don't see get we get really here. Nigerian gets no vex. So now my mind at all, no vex. I love you. Brazil is a beautiful place. You see, as I reach here, I had in mind to see a third world country, but when I reach here, I don't understand the meaning of third world country again. Because if Brazil is a third world country and Nigeria is a third world country, the development don't wrong, because I've been to different places here. I've really explored the town, and all the roads are good. Lights no go. You know, roads good, lights no go, everything pure, security everywhere, and that's the third world country. So what's Nigeria? 17th world country.
Policemen very fit. All of them 6-pack, everything.
You know, they're not policemen like.
No, understand. So I don't think it's a third world country. If you're rating other,
if it is a third world country, then Nigeria is 20th world country. That's just the definition be that. Yeah.
We've been to Brazil. We've been to 4 cities in Brazil already, and I don't see anything third world about Brazil. The level of infrastructural development is comparable to any first world country. The road network is excellent. When you see a city that has several malls, it tells you about the retail power. And in Rio and Sao Paulo, you have so many malls in each of these cities, and that tells you that a huge middle class that can afford to buy things in the mall. So obviously the economy is doing well, and it's comparable, like I said, to most first world countries we've been to.
When I say Brazil is a third world country, nothing here be third world though, na first world. Nigeria na in the third world country. If you see Brazil BRT lane, and if you see their footbridge, you know say we never start for Nigeria. Secondly, Brazil, things when you think so you know fit get, you go get them easily. Whenever you want generators, you come here, no noise at all. All the houses when they see for Sao Paulo, Rio, Curitiba, when the village, Coiba, all na skyscrapers. Lagos na only 8 we get, and we fit name them. Another major problem is since we come Brazil now, almost 2 weeks, na only one pothole we don't see. Their road na 10 lanes. Their toll gate very cheap. We're in trouble. Nigeria na 6th world country, Brazil na 1st world country. No difference with New York. Thank you very much.
Like play, match don't end. Argentina then do well. When I don't hear plenty people they talk different things the way they talk about them. But even if they say they win, it don't matter, it don't change anything. But see there for us, we still do well. So nothing nigga. USC Soccer Laugh Line, Biola, Clips the Rock. I greet all of my inside studio. Nothing nigga. Not the side line. Then the Hennessy. Y'all day here live and direct from Brazil. USC Soccer Laugh Line. Thanks so much. Mercy.